Have you ever stepped into a classroom where everything just clicked? The energy was electric, respect was effortless, and learning felt unstoppable. That's exactly what we're diving into today. Welcome everyone. I'm Professor Obaidus Sattar, and your guide to mastering classroom etiquette and codes of conduct. These aren't just rules. They're the key to transforming any learning space into a powerhouse of growth and connection. Let's get started. Being on time shows respect for your peers and instructors. It's essential to arrive a few minutes early to settle in and be ready to engage. Punctuality is not just about being present, it's about being prepared and showing that you value everyone's time. Technology can be a powerful tool in the classroom, but it needs to be used wisely. Make sure your devices are set to silent and only use them for class-related activities. Distractions from phones or laptops can disrupt your focus and the learning environment for others. Remember, technology should enhance your learning, not hinder it. Let's get started. Imagine a classroom where students are engaged, teachers are energized, and distractions are practically non-existent. Research shows that a well-managed classroom can enhance learning outcomes by reducing disruptions by up to 50%. But how do we achieve that? It all comes down to two fundamental elements: classroom etiquette and a code of conduct. While they serve different purposes, they work together seamlessly, whether you're a student, teacher, or administrator. Let's break it down. Classroom etiquette is like the unspoken rhythm of a great dinner party. You wouldn't interrupt someone mid-story, right? In a classroom, it means raising your hand before speaking, actively listening, and keeping distractions like buzzing phones at bay. It's about daily behaviors that create a respectful and effective learning environment. On the other hand, a code of conduct is the official rulebook. Think of it as the structured guidelines everyone follows. These are formal policies covering punctuality, academic integrity, and behavioral expectations, with clear consequences for violations. Together, etiquette and conduct create a structured space where learning flourishes. Why does this matter? More than just maintaining order, these principles have a real impact. First, they establish a safe and respectful environment where students feel heard and valued. Second, they minimize disruptions, allowing teachers to focus on teaching and students on learning. Third, they enhance social skills like communication, empathy, and teamwork, essential for success beyond the classroom. Finally, they prepare students for real-world expectations, where punctuality and respect are crucial. This isn't just about enforcing rules, it's backed by psychology. Social learning theory suggests that we adopt behaviors by observing others. When teachers model respect, like acknowledging a student's thoughtful question, students mirror that behavior, add positive reinforcement such as praising preparedness, and these habits become ingrained. While mistakes happen, constructive feedback helps maintain a positive and productive environment. So, what does this look like in action? Here are some key expectations. Punctuality. Arriving on time shows respect for everyone's time. Preparedness. Bringing the necessary materials and completing assignments demonstrates responsibility. Respect, active listening, and courteous communication create a collaborative atmosphere. Device use, phones and laptops, should support learning, not serve as distractions. However, these expectations can vary. High schools may enforce strict attendance policies, while universities offer greater flexibility. Context matters. Speaking of context, let's explore cultural differences. In Japan, silence during a lecture is a sign of respect, whereas in the US, participation through questions is encouraged. International students may struggle with these differences, such as interpreting eye contact differently, but awareness fosters inclusivity and understanding. How do we make this work? Teachers, you set the tone. Be punctual, respect all voices, and clearly communicate expectations, whether in a syllabus or a quick class discussion. Recognizing positive behavior, like saying, "Great job waiting your turn," reinforces a positive atmosphere. Students, this benefits you too. These guidelines aren't restrictions, they're tools for a better learning experience. Embrace them, and you'll see the classroom dynamic shift. Creating an effective code of conduct requires collaboration. Involve teachers, students, parents, and administrators to ensure it reflects the school's values: integrity, respect, and accountability. Establish clear rules, reporting processes, and consequences for violations. Transparency and periodic reviews keep it relevant. I once observed a classroom where students helped draft their own rules, and the ownership they felt was a game changer. Technology is a double-edged sword. Laptops and smartphones can be great learning tools, but they can also be distractions. Setting clear boundaries, such as devices for educational use only, helps maintain focus. In online classrooms, new etiquette emerges, like keeping cameras on for engagement and muting microphones to minimize disruptions. Finding this balance is key. When etiquette and conduct break down, chaos follows. Interruptions increase, respect diminishes, and learning suffers. However, when these principles are well established, the classroom becomes a thriving environment. Studies consistently support this impact. Here's a real-life success story. A teacher replaced traditional top-down rules with a collaborative approach, asking students, "What helps us learn best?" Together, they set classroom norms, like attentive listening and supporting one another. And the sense of ownership transformed the classroom into a focused and respectful space. That's the power of engagement. Ultimately, classroom etiquette and codes of conduct aren't about control. They're about fostering a strong community. They create an environment where ideas flow, growth happens, and respect prevails. Whether in person or online, these principles form the foundation of successful learning. What's your #1 classroom rule? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button for more educational insights. Let's keep the conversation going.